From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update. Your weekend weather update is made possible by Caltrans District 2.
Hey folks, good afternoon. Hope you've enjoyed your weekend so far. A very rambunctious forecast as data continues to roll in and suggests a very, very wet weekend storm across the North State. Starting out looking here in geostationary orbit, 22,000 miles up. Nice view out there. You can definitely see that moisture starting to filter into the North State. First of all, let's go ahead and take a look at the temperatures. I think we're going to stay suppressed today, right? We were talking about those highs not breaking the upper 50s across much of the area, especially in the valley. You'd be lucky to hit 58, 59 down there in Chico. Some of us might hit 60 down there in southern Humboldt County, but most of us will be in the 40s as we head throughout the rest of the day today and also into the next couple of days as well. Now, also want to mention those winter storm warnings we were talking about have been expanded here in western Siskiyou County and out to eastern Siskiyou County as well, which is the new one, as well as most of Modoc County, as well as this winter weather advisory here for much of eastern Humboldt County, Trinity Alps, Del Norte County, and really most of Trinity County there as well. This is, of course, due to the fact we're going to see a lot of precipitation with varying snow levels over the next several days. Really, as we head through the next 24 hours, that's where the bulk of that winter storm warning up there in the northern portions comes into play here, because we kind of get this funneling of moisture really into western Siskiyou County, pushing east into central and portions of Modoc County as well. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. See in the Futurecast what I'm talking about? I was talking about that this morning. You're probably going to get some pretty decent accumulations up here, and some of those higher mountain passes could be pretty treacherous with this impacting some of those roads, things like that here. I-5 from Wairika to Mount Shasta City, snow levels are probably going to be down to there, and it just continues to go kind of relentlessly through tonight into tomorrow, right? Especially as it starts to inch eastwards past I-5 into Modoc County, making it that far east. Now, I think the big bulk of the rain, big bulk of the snow, that comes in Tuesday night and into Wednesday, and you can really see here just a huge swath of precipitation moving in at this time frame here. Snow levels variable, 3,000 feet at times, though, on the lower end. So definitely looking at more of that impactful precipitation through Wednesday, through Thursday, through Friday. This is something of an atmospheric river. We've heard that term before, and models seem to suggest that's what we're dealing with here as we head over the next several days. Just a relentless stream of moisture here for the middle and end portions of the week, and maybe even into the first portion of next weekend. I really don't think that's going to let up until about Sunday, when we might kind of break up, especially the second half of Saturday and into Sunday. But all this combined leads to a heck of a lot of precipitation, both snow and rain. Now, I think the rain for a lot of us is going to be one of the big stories here. Here's the Weather Prediction Center estimated through the rest of the week. Notice in Trinity County, western Siskiyou County, even out to Shasta County, goodness forbid up here in Del Norte County, we're talking double-digit rainfall totals. 10 inches of rain out here north of Hayfork, north of Eureka at 10 inches. Some of us up here, this is through next weekend, by the way, could easily see a foot or more of total rainfall accumulation out there. And even here in the valley, we're finally starting to see some of those totals increase. That shows you how fast model data can switch and show, new data, and that's how it works, right? Always variable. These forecasts, we're talking 5 to 6 inches of rain down here, Chico to Willows, 3-4 inches of rain possible. Check it out here in the eastern mountains too, from Chester to Quincy, 5 to 7 inches. And then as usual out here in the eastern mountains, really 395, draw your line there, Modoc County. That's where you start to see maybe 2.5 inches of rain at most. But also the snow, we got to really consider that too. New accumulation here in these winter storm warning areas for the next couple of days. We're talking a foot or more of those in some of those upper elevations. So yeah, it's going to be one heck of a forecast. So let's go ahead and break it down here. We'll start with Trinity County. Consistent rain all the way through the rest of the week, really starting Wednesday as the bulk of it and then lasting through Friday. Temperatures do get back up to the 50s and lower 60s in that time frame. I think the coolest portion of the week is the next couple of days. Over here on the coast, of course, you're right there along the coast, so you're going to get the bulk of it right there through the middle and end portions of the week. Humboldt County, bullseye for the maximum rain totals. You saw that earlier there. Temperatures getting back to the 60s here as well. Head a little further inland, go up to Del Norte County, western Siskiyou County, exact same situation. It's a little isolated for the next day or two, but then by Tuesday evening, that's whenever you saw that huge swath of precipitation with that atmospheric river moving in, paving the way for an unsettled Wednesday, Thursday, all the way out to Friday. Temperatures getting back to the mid-60s in that same time frame there. And by the way, as we head further east, we're probably going to get a little windier as well. In fact, some of those winter storm warning advisories I actually read the text. Some of them were mentioning gusts in the higher elevations, 50, 60 miles an hour. So keep that in mind too. Mount Shasta City, next couple of days here, it's a little more isolated, at least in terms of making it that far east and south. But of course, we saw that funneling of snow and moisture there. Snow levels relatively low, which is why they have that winter storm warning. But check it out, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, snow levels raise a bit, and then we get that rain becoming the main factor here for a lot of us across the area, especially in that midweek portion of the system. Widespread 40s for now, but I think we're going to start seeing some more upper 40s and lower 50s as we head deeper into the week in Siskiyou County. Modoc County, probably going to have some flurries out here on Monday. And by the way, out here in western Modoc County, really from Alturas west, I do think some of that snow could, accumulate a little bit. We might be seeing that here over the next 24 hours. Then that mainly becomes rainfall as we approach these next systems Wednesday, Thursday, into Friday, scattered through Saturday as well. So this atmospheric river is giving all of us a run for our money in terms of precipitation. Now here in the eastern mountains, you start to get this far east, as you saw there earlier on the Weather Prediction Center accumulation outlook, right? You're not quite seeing as many rainfall totals, but you are down here from Chester down to Quincy, so we'll have to watch that. But overall, once you get past Greenville and Quincy, maybe out to Susanville, Janesville, all the way to Doyle by the state line, your chances kind of drop off a little bit, but even still, we do have chance of showers and rain Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday this far east. I think mainly through the next couple of days, it's going to be relegated to scattered stuff and somewhat upper elevations. Tuesday looks mostly dry out here, and then by the weekend, I think that system might be starting to move out just a little bit. But heading over to the valley, yes, of course, we are even seeing those rain chances really pretty elevated. Say that 5 times fast. Through Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and all the way into next weekend. I think the next couple of days, I think they'll be mostly fine. I really don't think those showers are going to filter too much into the valley. I don't think they're going to be a huge issue. I think it's going to be Wednesday and beyond when we really pick that up. And also Tuesday evening. Now, Tuesday itself looks all right. That's the interesting thing. But Tuesday evening, Tuesday night, then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, from Lakehead all the way down to Red Bluff, that is a rainy pattern. We're getting into several inches of rain in the valley. And of course, as you saw earlier, multiple inches of rain on Humboldt County to Del Norte County. We're talking 10 or more in isolated spots.